Is xy greater than 0? Statement 1. X minus y is greater than minus 2. Statement 2. X minus 2y is less than minus 6. The first step with a question like this is just to analyze each of the statements alone and see what information we have. Now, I'm just going to solve them both for x because that clarifies the thinking a little bit. So that's x is greater than y minus 2 for the first statement. What can we tell about xy? My first goal is always going to be to negate the question here. So how can I make xy equal to 0? For example, I'll make x equal to 0, which is going to make y, we can say then that'll make y minus 1, okay? Then xy equals 0, which is an obvious negation. We could also, if we're looking for something that works, we could easily say that x equals 2, it's greater than y minus 2, so y then is greater than 4. We could say x is 2, y is 5, so xy is definitely greater than 0 in that case, which is an affirmation. But nevertheless, we have both a violation of the case and an affirmation of the case, so that is definitely going to be insufficient. Statement 2, we're looking at x is less than 2y minus 6. We can find a situation where xy is going to equal 0, for example, so you can just make x equal to 0 again, and you can make y, for example, 4, and then 2y8 minus 6 is 2, so xy still is going to be 0. That's going to give us a negation. If we want the affirmation case, then we'll be looking at a larger case where we could say, for example, x equals 7, and then we could do y equals 7 for that matter, because then we'll get 14 minus 6 is 8, so xy is definitely going to be greater than 0. It's 49, in fact. So we have a negation and an affirmation, so that does not work alone either. If we put the two statements together, notice how I've phrased them. X is greater than y minus 2. And this one, because I've got x less than 2y minus 6, I need to make that sign the same. So it would be better to put minus x is greater than 2y plus 6. And then I can just stack these on top of each other and add once the sign here is the same. So that's minus 2y plus 6. So if I just add them, I get 0 is greater than minus y plus 4, or y is greater than 4, which of course implies, given statement 1, that x is greater than 2. And in this case, xy will always be larger than 0. So the answer is C. If you like this video, the best way to support the channel is to click on like or subscribe on YouTube. And if you're interested, I've got the 23-page free PDF guide on properties of numbers questions available in the link in the top right-hand corner. So if you're having trouble with those pesky properties of numbers questions, get the guide and that should sort you out. Thanks for watching.